নবম দশম শ্রেণীর শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা, আজকে তোমাদের ইংরেজি প্রথম বইয়ের লেসন ফর দ্য হুইল অফ সাইক্লোন এটি নিয়ে আলোচনা করব। তোমরা যদি নতুন হয়ে থাকো অবশ্যই চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করবা এবং বেল বাটনটি অন করে দিবা। দেখো শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা, এখানে বলা হচ্ছে একটি বিষয় যে লেসন ফর দ্য হুইল অফ সাইক্লোন। এখানে বলা হচ্ছে on the afternoon of March 17, 1978, the weather took an odd turn in North Delhi. Mid-March is usually a nice time of year in the part of India. The chill of winter is gone and the blazing heat of summer is yet to come. The sky is clear and monsoon is far away, but that the dark clouds appeared suddenly and there were squalls of rain. Then followed an even bigger surprise, a hailstorm. I was then studying for an MA at Delhi University while also working as a part-time journalist. When the hailstorm broke, I was in a library. I had planned to stay late, but the unseasonal weather led to a change of mind and I decided to leave. I was on my way back to my room when on an impulse I sensed direction and drove in on a friend, but the weather continued to worsen as we were chatting. So after a few minutes, I decided to head straight back by a route that I rarely had occasion to take. এরপর দেখো শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা, বলা হচ্ছে I had just passed a busy intersection called Marshall Nagar when I heard a rumbling sound somewhere above. Glancing over my shoulder, I saw a grey, tube-like extrusion forming on the undesired of a dark cloud. It grew rapidly as I watched, and then all of a sudden it turned and came whistling down to earth, heading in my direction. Across the street lay a large administrative building. I sprint over and headed toward what seemed to be an entrance, but the glass fronted doors were shut and a small crowd stood huddled outside in the shelter of an overhang. Overhang বলা যায় শিক্ষার্থী বন্ধুরা। There was no room for me there, so I ran around to the front of the building. Spotting a small balcony, I jumped over the parapet and crouched on the floor. The noise quickly rose to a friend's pitch and the wind began to tug fiercely at my clothes. Stealing a glance over the parapet, I saw to my astonishment that my surroundings had been drunk by a churning cloud or dust. In the dim glow that was shining down from above, I saw an extraordinary panoply of objects flying past: bicycles, scooters, lampposts, sheets of cast iron, even entire tea stalls. In that instant, gravity itself seemed to have been transformed into a wheel spinning upon the fingertip of some unknown power. I buried my head in my arms and lay still. Moments later, the noise died down and was replaced by an eerie silence. When at last I climbed out of the balcony, I was confronted by a scene of devastation such as I had never before beheld. Buses lay overturned, scooters sat piece on treetops, walls had been ripped out, tulip like spirals. The place where I had first thought to take shelter, the glass fronted doorway had been reduced to a jumble of jog debris. The panes had shattered and many people had been wounded by the shots. I realized that I too would have been among the injured had I remained there. I walked away in a daze. I am I am not sure exactly when or where I hunt but down the Times of India's New Delhi edition of March 18. I still have the photocopies I made of it. But it did, says the burner headline, 7,000 heart as cyclone hits North Delhi. সেক্ষেত্রে বন্ধুরা সবাই ভালো থাকবেন, সুস্থ থাকবেন। নতুন হয়ে থাকলে অবশ্যই চ্যানেল সাবস্ক্রাইব করবেন। আবার নতুন কোনো ভিডিও নিয়ে আসবো ইংরেজি চ্যানেলের জন্য, তোমাদের জন্য।